put here for a reason.
It might be hard to outdo myself, but it ain't hard to just do myself, so that's what I do.
They call me Weezy, baby, if you're nasty. So now I'm gonna make these platinum plaques and I'm gonna teach the game.
What's going on, y'all? This is Cypher, and I make music so you don't have to. And I'm here to talk about my hero, Lil Weezy. Hey, Weezy, baby, Weezy, Lil Wayne. How y'all doing? Hey, before we get started, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Support your boy. I appreciate you like I always do. Thank you. Now, I'm here to talk about Wayne, right? Wayne is one of the reasons why I rap. Now, one person that actually made me start rapping was DMX, but Wayne ended up being my favorite rapper of all time after being a fan of his from years and years and years, literal decades. So, Lil Wayne is one of my hip-hop heroes, as you would say. So, when it comes to the Carter 6, I'm looking forward to it, but there's only one problem. The hype for it has been diminished to nothing. And we also have the Lil Wayne problem. So let's just get into it. Let's get comfortable. So with Wayne, right, he's supposed to have the Carter 6 coming out in June 6th to be exact. That's 6/6, right? 6/6. That's Wayne Carter 6, right? So it's supposed to come out that day. Now, right now, we are less than 2 weeks away from June 6th, and we have no single, which is a problem. Okay, dropping the Carter 6 with no singles at all is a major problem. This is what's going to make us wonder if the Carter 6 is going to be any good. But here's a second problem: the track list. The track list has features that involve Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, Elephant Man, MGK, and Ye. I don't know if there's anybody else or not, but those are the ones I remember. And since those are the ones I remember, that's a red flag, right? This might not be such a great album. And it's very disappointing because although we all expected and wanted Lil Wayne to end the Carter series at Carter 5, we are here now with Carter 6 and nobody wants it. I don't want it. I wanted it at first, but seeing how things are going, it's just the chance that it's gonna actually be worth anything is basically 0 to none at this point. It's looking pretty rough. I would like to see Lil Wayne succeed. Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper of all time, but with no credible features, with no singles out, with very little promotion at all, it's looking like it's gonna be a wash. Now, you would expect more notable names like maybe a Drake or a Future, Nicki Minaj, Travis Scott, somebody, maybe even returning the favor with Cordae since he was on Cordae's album twice, or even Damian Lillard since he was on Damian Lillard's album twice, right? Something, but nobody. Nicki Minaj, there's nobody. Not even Chanel West Coast, no Young Money, nobody. Billie Eilish, Miley Cyrus. What are we doing? What exactly is this album gonna be? Because he actually said in the clip that he wanted to try something that was different, right? He wanted to see how they would sound with him on this new album. Man, it just doesn't sound like it's going to be good, because when it comes to the Carter as a series, it's supposed to be his most prized possession. We got classics like the Carter 1, which really put his foot in the ground as far as being a lyricist. Carter 2 cemented the idea that he just may be the greatest rapper alive, which at that time was a huge, bold statement when you had people out there like Jay-Z, Kanye West, and so many others that was rocking the hip-hop world in 2005. That's when Wayne was just now spreading his wings. So it was a bold statement to say he was the greatest rapper alive, but we were starting to believe it. And then you had Carter 3, the magnus opus, right? The best project he had to date. His probably most successful album to date, Carter 3, which he really just had fun with, because at that point he was undeniable. You couldn't put anything past Wayne. Wayne was the guy. He was going to be the guy moving forward. Then you had Carter 4, which was an experiment because we started to get more into skateboarding, more into rock, more into experimentation with songs like Bruno Mars. We were starting to get a bigger, more commercial Wayne. And although we weren't the happiest with it, he still brought us back with songs like Blunt Blowing, songs like She Will, songs like 6'7", of course. How to Love was charming. We had songs that remind us that this is still Wayne, so it's okay. So then we had the huge gap, like 7-year gap, and we finally got Carter 5, which showed a much more mature Wayne, and a mature Wayne that knows that he is getting older, and we have to be more comfortable within our new living arrangements, right? Basically, he was more mature, and we thought he was closing the book. So since you're opening it back up, 7 years later, Carter 6, bruh, at this point with these features, it should have just been an I Am Not a Human Being 3, right? At this point, with those features, that's wild. And that brings me to my next problem. Another problem. We've been promised I Am Not a Human Being 3 for literal years. We were supposed to have gotten that. We were supposed to have gotten something else too. I can't remember the name of the album, but it was I'm Not Human Being 3. It was definitely one of them. He promised that on No Ceilings 3. That was in 2021, but we didn't get that. We got nothing, right? So we keep having these delays and these broken, empty promises to make us think that maybe Carter 6 won't come in June. So then what? Are we waiting to hear a project that's just not going to be good anyway? I hope not. I hope that we actually get something that's worth it, because at this point, I mean, you're supposed to be a GOAT, man. And it's hard to defend Wayne these days, especially to the newer generation, or even my generation, because now people are starting to just give up on him. They're like, it's Wayne. And I can't argue with them because that's what we're getting. We're getting nothing. What we got last year, Fix Before the 6, which was kind of like a mixtape, but it was so much garbage. Like I couldn't even hold on to anything but the intro. The intro was somewhat decent, but I don't remember what it's called or how it went. But it was the best song on there, and it wasn't even that good. So it's we don't want any more trash, right? Everybody's literally saying the same thing. Everybody's saying Lil Wayne should just give it up. Lil Wayne is 42, about to be 43. You know how Snoop and Jay-Z and Kanye and all of them is? Like, Wayne is too young to be in his best hits mode. Like, he was doing Saturday Night Live, I think, not too long ago, and he was performing Lollipop and Millie, and he might even put out a Go DJ, I don't know. But you're too young to have a greatest hits. You're supposed to be in your prime still, and if you're not in your prime, at least come out swinging, bruh. And you can't be mad that you got snubbed for the Super Bowl, because what they gonna play? Lollipop? Bruh, I'm not even dissing Wayne because that's my favorite. I'm just being 100. What are we supposed to do at the Super Bowl when Lil Wayne performs, right? We're gonna go over old songs. What's his newest song that is popping right now? Oh, you still there? Uproar. And that was on the Carter 5 from 2018, 7 years ago. Where was Kendrick at 7 years ago? 2017, let's see. That was a little bit after Untitled, Unmastered, right? And he still had songs out. And right before that, 2017? Damn. Classic. A lot of people calling that his best album. And he's still making hits to this day, even after a 4-year gap. So what I'm saying is, guys, we have to be more mindful. We have to open our eyes and look at the facts. Like, at this point, people are saying Lil Wayne's washed. I don't think he's washed. I think he's just gotten too comfortable. And I think he has his team to blame, because there's too many yes men saying, yeah, bro, you got it. Ain't nothing you saying or doing is wrong. You are the man. It's perfect. And that's incorrect. And you shouldn't handicap a legend like that. That ain't right. So what I'm saying is, with Wayne, if this Carter 6 is gonna be anything, bro, you have to. Even if you gotta delay it if you have to. But right now, it's not looking pretty. It's looking pretty ugly right now. So I need Wayne to concentrate on making his next album his best album, and not be a greatest hits artist at the age of 42. You're too young for that, bro. You're too young. I'm sorry. You're too young for that. You should be still headlining stuff, not just based on your name. You are Wayne. You are current. You still have your mind. Use it, bro. That's all I'm saying. With that being said, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.